off with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, I'm just putting this all over my eyelids as a nice base for all our eyeshadows that are going to go on top. This is what I also like to use to cover the colour of my veins. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, you can just use a concealer for this step. Now just taking a banana shade to set that eyeshadow base. This is also going to make any eyeshadows that we put on top way easier to blend. Now I'm just taking 2 pieces of tape, and these are going to catch all our fallout from our eyeshadow. Now I'm just going in with this beige shade from my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm just going to run this through the crease as one of our transition shades. It's not very pigmented, but it's going to make blending our other eyeshadows much easier. Now smoky eyes are all about blending lots of colours together to get a nice gradient and blending. It might look like I'm using a lot of colours, but this will just make our end product look much more seamless. Now going in with a slightly warmer shade, I'm just going to run this through the crease to add a little bit more dimension. Now going in with an even warmer shade, I'm just going to run this right through the crease again where we've been putting down those other colours. This is going to slightly warm up the look and add a little bit more definition to the eyes. Now using Salted Caramel from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, I'm going to continue to run this through the crease. This is the colour that we're going to use for blending throughout the video. Now using Milk Chocolate from the same palette, we're going to use a smaller blending brush to darken up the look a little bit. Now going in with Semi-Sweet, this is just a slightly darker chocolate brown colour. This is going to add a little bit more gradient to our look. Throughout this look, we're going to use multiple blending brushes. This way, there's going to be no harsh lines. Now I'm just taking Triple Fudge and running this through the crease and also patting it onto the lid. This is going to be our colour that goes down just before our black. It's important that we use lots of different shades because black is the most unforgiving colour. So going in with lots of different colours that are slightly lighter are going to make it look far more seamless. Now going in with the shader brush, we're going to slowly start to pick up our black. We're just going to place this on the eyelid, making sure we don't take it to the crease. I'm going to keep pressing this into the eyelid until I'm happy with the pigmentation of the black. Once I'm happy with it, I'm just going to go in with the blending brush and start to really blend it out. Just remember between every single step to blend, blend, blend. Now using White Chocolate, which is a matte white shade, I'm going to run this on my brow bone. This is going to give us a nice brow highlight. I'm also going to use this to fix up any mistakes and get rid of any harsh lines that we might have above the crease. Then Then going back in with that blending brush, I'm just blending the two shades together. Now just going in with my Mary Luminizer by the Balm, I'm going to run this over top of where we put that white highlight. This is going to give us a little bit of extra shimmer. I'm also just putting that in my tear duct on top of that white. It's also important when we do this in a corner shimmer to make sure that we're blending it up into the eyeshadow colour. Now I'm just grabbing a coal black liner and running this messily on top of my lash line. Using that same coal liner, I'm just using it to line my upper tight line. Finally, time to take this tape off. Using a clean fan brush, I'm just going to dust away any extra fallout. When doing a dark smoky eye, it's really important that we have a flawless base. We don't want it to look like we've been punched in the face. I'm also using the concealer just to crispen up the line that we've created on the side. Now using my damp beauty blender, I'm just bouncing the concealer into my skin. This is going to give us a nice airbrushed finish. Now using another banana shade and my Real Techniques setting brush, I'm just going to set that under eye concealer so it's nice and bright and lasts all day long. Now taking some leftover black from our eyes, we're just running that underneath our lash line, keeping it nice and tight to where our lashes are. Now going back into that pencil liner, I'm just lining my waterline. And quickly just touching up that inner tear duct highlight. Now time for false lashes, which I'm going to pop on off camera. Now going in with mascara, I'm going to heavily coat my top and bottom lashes. This way my false lashes will blend nicely with my natural ones. Time for the finishing touches, just going in again and fixing up my concealer and adding a little bit of highlight. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up down below, and if you'd like to see more from me, subscribe to my channel. If you'd also like to see any other looks, leave me some requests down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.